Okay, so today we are going to be finishing up these pans here. As you can see, this is the first one. Probably going to redo this one a little bit because I was touching it and now there's just a little bit of nonsense going on there. I'm going to try and finish this one, especially this lid. That I'm going to save that for last because who knows how long that's going to take. And then just over there, don't mind my pile of stuff over here, but those guys right there, we're going to finish those. But also, this stuff, this was recommended to me to get the insides of these back to a luster. So we're gonna see if that works. I'm skeptical, but we'll see. This stuff has pretty good reviews online for cleaning silver, and everything I've seen online tells me that silver polish will work on tin because something about the crystal structure of the two being very similar. It's what allows them to transfer heat so well. And I also feel like I should point out that a couple people messaged me and they told me, they're like, wear gloves when you're dealing with copper because it will corrode due to the oils on your hand touching it. So it's like you do all this work to get it polished just for it to end up getting all smudged again. So I listened. I brought my rubber gloves. So yeah, I'm listening, learning. Okay, so we're gonna apply just a little bit of this polish here to the pan, and I was told to literally just put it on a fairly liberal coating all over on the inside, on the bottoms, and then just kind of let it set, and it should do something at the very least. I mean, right now I'm not really seeing much action, so it's not like a vinegar cleaning copper kind of thing where it's like as soon as you put it on there you see it. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong, I don't know, we'll find out. But I would say that's coated. So now we're just gonna leave that and we're gonna come back to it and see what it does later. Getting there, getting very close. So I'm gonna work on the bottom, on this side there, and get the handle polished and everything. Then I gotta try and work on the inside a little bit, but we're getting there, real close. Well, not real close, but close enough. Gotta be careful around this thing with this. So, it's gonna whip in there and fucking pull my hand off. That ain't no joke. That can happen. It has happened. Somewhere, somebody has had their hand ripped off by a lathe and a cloth. I guarantee it. So throughout the video you'll see me doing this, taking this and then putting it on here. That's just to pull off all the excess polishing. because that's what's leaving behind all that black on my pan. The polish takes off the copper and it mixes with the polish, then it gets like stuck. If you got too much, you end up with all that black stuff. But you have to have a good amount of the polish on there to get any action at all. It's all about finding the right amount. So like, I always start really small, you know, just like a couple seconds. And then I do a test pass to like see how that's working. So let's see what we're looking at. And that's good, but it's not great. And then still got to end up doing this to actually see how you're polishing. So kind of annoying. So at that point, really just kind of balls to the wall with it, because it don't matter. It's gonna put it on there anyways. A lot of people tell me, they're like, don't put as much pressure on it. And I'm like, well, I kind of have to. Like, I'm never trying to put too much pressure on. It just kind of happens. You know, you get excited seeing all this copper show up all pretty. It really is something. And you don't want to leave that black stuff on there too long, because if you do, it becomes a huge pain in the ass to get off. As you can see, I literally just sit here and kind of like wipe it off, but it don't want to come off real easily ever. Like, you gotta use knuckle strength to get it to go. Man, it's polished copper, beautiful, gorgeous. No wonder it's a semi-precious metal. Flip it over, get this rim. This is gonna be scary. I don't know if scary is the word there, but sketchy. Sketchy would probably be the better word to describe that scenario there. Because, man, you just never know when this thing is gonna, you know, catch the pan after, you know, and then, oh man, it can be either just slightly inconvenient, or it can be outright, like, damaging to the pan or damaging to yourself. Yeah, to hell with the pan. Like, it can damage you if you're not careful. I feel like eventually I'm gonna have to put, like, do not do this at home, because of all the dumb shit that I end up doing. That's gonna polish great along there. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited. This is just one pan. I still got 3 more to go. 4 if I get to the other one before the night's over. This stuff right here, man, in between here, that's always the biggest pain in the ass and the scariest part. Okay, so polish on this one is completely done, both fine and, well, not fine. Still got to work on the inside, obviously. Man, is it pretty. Such a beautiful pan. Beautiful. On to the next one. Alright, now we're on to the next pan. Slightly bigger. So it's like this just keeps getting more and more difficult as we go along. But that's okay. Learning experiences. We only grow if we challenge ourselves, people. Here we go. Beautiful. Wow. This one's coming along great. Right out the gate. That rhymed. Right out the gate, isn't that beautiful? So I got the initial base polishing of that done. Next up is just to do the handle. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that now. The handle requires a lot of this for some reason. I think just because it's a little more porous. But yeah, you'll see. I mean, like, yeah, that's beautiful. Right out the gate. It just requires an absolute ridiculous amount of polish to get it there. Let's wipe all that off. Look at that. Gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Alright, time to finish up this handle. This is scary, man. I really don't like doing the handle, but you gotta. Alright, now we flip. Now we flip. Oh god, this is not, this is uncomfortable. This is no bueno. Alright. Pan number 2. Well, technically 3. But yeah, there we go. Looking gorgeous, looking beautiful. Alright, now we are on to the second largest pan. It's a big boy. It's gonna be fun.
We were best friends. I knew everything about this girl. I knew her favorite color.
that I'm doing today, I thought I was going to be able to get them all done. That was not the case. Man, they just turn out so beautiful. Turn out so pretty. Yeah, I thought I was going to be able to get them all done. But, no, I'm running out of daylight. I got stuff to do at home. So, that's it. I'm going to bring it over to the table and go over what I've done today. Okay, so here we are. I've got 4 out of the 5 done. Although I am going to redo this one, but these 3 right here are just they're beautiful. They're so pretty. Right now, all I'm doing is letting the insides sit with that polish on it. And you can see in this one, I actually used some of the polish in this one, and this one was pretty rough. Not gonna lie. And it did some pretty good work on it, like in no time at all. So, yeah, I'm gonna take those home, finish cleaning them up, run them through the sink, dry them, make sure everything looks good. But yeah, I didn't manage to get to that thing yet. So one thing that I found is that as I go bigger and bigger on the pan, it is just, oh man, it gets so much harder once you get up to about here. This pan, being the biggest one I've done so far, probably took me close to like 1 whole hour, which I was not anticipating. I thought I'd be able to just boom, 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 get it all done, be done. That was totally not the case. So I got to come out here and finish the last 2 tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, overall, feeling pretty good on it, really. Sorry, camera cut out. But you really can't get much better than that. Although you can see, the reason I'm redoing this one is because I clearly did not get it as polished as it could be, because you can see the difference from here to here. And same, all around, this whole thing could stand to be refinished. So I'm going to do that. I think when I come here tomorrow, I'm going to do that guy, and then, oh, that's in the way. Paper towel, get out the way, and then finish with that one. And this one is huge. It is. This thing is not only big, but it is heavy. This thing is heavy. So this thing is gonna be such a challenge. Just getting it, polished and like being able to maneuver in between. And I've got to figure something out for like these little cracks right here and, on the back right there. It's not that big of a deal. But for someone like me who is a big perfectionist on these kind of things, I want it to be perfect, like perfect. And I'm sure whoever I sell them to will want them to be as wonderful and great as they can be. So, pardon all the sniffling, by the way. I'm hoping I can edit this out. But it is currently allergy season here in Indiana. They're cutting down all the crops, which means they're just kicking up dust everywhere. Great for the farmers. Great for everyone across the world that wants our soybeans and corn. Terrible for anybody with allergies. But I digress. Very happy with how it all turned out today. And I'm super ready to get this last one finished so that we can put it on the market and keep this thing going, hopefully. So yeah, there we go. Y'all have a good day.